Hi guys, this is Amar and welcome to Network Engineer Stuff. So guys, in this video, we're going to focus on yet another video of the series Mistakes Network Engineers Must Avoid. And this is chapter number 3, Configuring a Wrong Device. So guys, this is a scenario which I have mentioned. It was a busy Monday. Kapil, a network engineer working in a mid-sized enterprise network, was assigned to configure multiple routers with configurations already reviewed by senior. The changes need to be implemented within change window. So let's see what Kapil did. So guys, this is a scenario where a guy, Kapil, now he's a network engineer who is working in a mid-sized enterprise network company, and he wanted to basically he's assigned with some work of configuring multiple routers. Okay, and for this multiple routers, the configuration is already reviewed by the senior. So it's a busy Monday. So of course, Kapil will be busy with a lot of calls, with a lot of meetings, maybe troubleshooting calls, etc. And apart from this work, he have to configure this thing. Now, I do understand many people currently working may relate themselves with such a scenario. So we can't help it. So basically, this is a scenario now, guys. And these changes need to be implemented within the change window. So the guys who are not aware of change window, let me clarify what is change window is. So change window is basically the time or the time slot which is allocated for the changes to be implemented. Okay, so there's a change window. Let's say there's a change window 1 hour, 2 hour, such kind of change window is there. And within the change window, you have to configure. So Kapila also have to configure these devices within this change window. So this is a list of the routers which Kapil have to configure. The configuration has already been reviewed by the senior. So Kapil don't have to as such review any configuration. He have to just take the configuration, copy the configuration, and paste the configuration on the routers. So what Kapil did was that he configured this router. He copied the configuration and whatever checks, pre-checks, post-checks were done. He did everything, and he's done with this a particular configuration of this router. Then he took this router with this IP address, and then after that this router with this IP address, then this, and once he came over here, okay, this particular router, which is having the IP address of 10.10.1.1, he made some mistake. What mistake he made, I'll show you. So what I'll do is I'll end this show. We'll discard it. Okay, so this is our router which we have to configure 10.10.1.1. Now what he did was, now here we have one jump server. So many guys who are currently working, they may be aware that there's one server through which you can log in into multiple devices. So this is basically a common server from where you can log in into multiple devices. So what Kapil did was he have to log in into 10.10.1.1. But what he did was, in that hurry or maybe because of the tiredness or any other reason, what he did was he logged in into 10.1.1.9. So he did that mistake, and he logged into this device. And you can see the host name is also a bit similar. It is like router underscore 1621. And if you see over here, it is one router underscore 1261. So it is a bit similar also. So what he did was he copied the so this is all the configuration. So what he did was he opened this configuration, and he copied this configuration. Okay. And he went into this device, went into the global configuration mode, and simply he pasted the configuration. Now he is actually applying this configuration on the device. Now this is a wrong device where he is applying this configuration. Okay, of course this is a production device where a lot of services are going on, a lot of things are running. Now you see here the configuration consists of a lot of stuff BGP, OSPF, loopbacks, everything. So in real environment or in the real world, the configuration can be even more critical and more lengthier configuration. So because of this thing, surely the services which are running through this router will be impacted. If it's a core router, then Kapil Kapil is going to bring the whole network down. So it is that critical. So what was Kapil doing? He realized that he has pasted it in the wrong device. Okay. So what Kapil can do here? Now the one thing what he can do is he can undo those lines. Now guys, I've shown you one command in a lot of videos. Show archive config differences. Okay. So my subscribers are aware of this command. Uh, so this is the basically this command show archive config difference basically shows us the difference between the running configuration and startup configuration. Now you can see this is the configuration which is present in the running configuration, but not yet in the startup configuration, because Kapil has not yet copied the running configuration to the startup configuration. So he has not basically saved the configuration. Now while pasting only, he realized that he has made a mistake. Now what he can do is this particular all these lines he have to make this configuration, undo this configuration one by one, line by line. That is one thing he can do. But guys, this will take time. Let's say there's a lot of configuration, maybe 500 lines. I don't know how much, but it will take some time, a good amount of time, and by that time you will lose a lot of you will get a lot of downtime for multiple services. So there's one command by which you can fix this immediately. If you have not saved the configuration, if you have not saved the running configuration to the static configuration. So the command is just to roll back these changes. The command is, I'll just show you, see here, some notifications are coming. Let me roll back, configure, replace, NVRAM, startup config. Now it is asking for confirmation to give it immediately. And okay, so you can see guys, now the rollback is done. The rollback done, total number of passes 1. So this is one command guys, configure, replace, NVRAM, startup config. So by giving this command, whatever changes, whatever mistake Kapil did, he can roll back using this command. So I do remember this command. I have seen multiple people making this mistake over the years of experience. I've seen many experienced people also making this mistake because it's in human error. You cannot, it can be a mistake which can be done by me in future. It's a mistake which can be done by you in future. So once you paste this configuration, and if it clicks to you that you have made a mistake, guys, do use this command. Okay. Now let's confirm whether the configuration is rolled back or not. So if the configuration is rolled back, there will be no difference between the running configuration and the startup configuration. So show archive config differences. So you can see here now there is no difference. Okay. So basically we have rolled back those changes. So this is what I have mentioned in this slide also. Okay. So this is what I have mentioned here, that while configuring the router 1261, so he basically logged in into 1621. Okay. And IP address what he logged in was 10.1.1.1. So this is a human error, guys. So yeah, he logged into wrong router and pasted the configuration. Okay. So the available solutions, what I've told you is this: if he has not yet saved the configuration, that is, has not yet copied the configuration from running configuration to the startup configuration, he can use this command. Please note down this command, guys. And if I save the configuration, then you have to remove this configuration line by line. That is one thing which we already discussed. Or there should be some backup configuration taken in the past which can be used and restore the router. So guys, it is very important. These are the points I'll say, very important uh, to remember, that you should always have regular backups, weekly backups of your routers. I don't know how much, but the frequency is. But yeah, you should have regular backup of your routers, and you should have correct host names. More host names. Maybe I'll say host names indicating the router name, the location, or maybe the layer, maybe the layer in which it is placed, the core layer or the access layer, distribution layer, anything. The banner configuration, there should be some banner whenever it has been configured. You should always have some banner which will whenever you're login, we are trying to log in, the banner will appear. So there should be some banner configuration which can avoid the confusion and such human errors. Then there should be sufficient change window. Now the Kapil here, what we are talking about, this poor guy, is that it's been Monday. He's been going through a lot of calls, troubleshooting calls, meetings, and everything. And at the end of the day, he was configuring this stuff, and he made a blunder. Basically, he made a big mistake. So we should have always have sufficient change window. If you are a very good engineer, want to become a very good engineer, what you can do is, if you think the change window is not sufficient, you should always communicate and extend the change window, and then get the changes done. That's a sign of a good network engineer. So guys, that's it in this video. If you really have some comments for me, so please do comment in the comment section of this video. I see a lot of subscribers do watch my videos, but they don't comment. Please, your one comment really motivates me a lot to think differently and to make some videos which are out of box, which would really help the network engineers in real scenarios. I wanted to make videos which are more practical and not just theory kind of videos, but which are more practical, which are coming out of my experience in this net field of networking. So guys, please do give an appropriate comment on my videos. You can also write me on networkengineerstuff@gmail.com. Whoever subscribers have requested me for notes on this particular email, I have responded them. I think almost all of them I've responded. You can also WhatsApp me on this particular WhatsApp number. I can provide you notes. I can provide you uh, some insights, and you can also uh, give me feedback on this particular WhatsApp number. So guys, I'll stop here. Please do subscribe to my channel, and it will help me a lot and will motivate me a lot to make more videos. I'll stop here. I'll catch up in the next video. Till then, bye, thanks, and best of luck. Thank you.